Islam, Shalom, Hola, Aloha, Osio, Bonjour, Assalamu Alaikum. This is your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor, coming to you live in full effect. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell down below so you can be notified whenever I'm dropping new content. Leave a comment, interact with me. Thank you, I really do appreciate your viewership. Let's jump into another one. Today, I want to talk about the power of this land. All right, I'm not gonna hold you. I received a download on the 22nd. Right, so two days ago. It was like 3:50, 3:50 a.m., 3:45 a.m., something like that. I've risen, from getting some rest. I was making my tea, right? So I was making some green tea, and I was sitting there sipping my green tea, and then I was like, it just hit me. I was like randomly kind of thinking about like martial arts, right? And I was like, wow, like the strongest form of martial art, or some of the strongest forms of martial arts, was created here, if not the strongest form, debatably, right? And I was thinking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? Like the way this download came, it's just like out of nowhere, kind of like the way my mom was, and then boom, it just hit me. So I was like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that's like one of the strongest forms of martial arts, if not the strongest form. And that was created right here in America, fam. Right? I believe by the Gracies, right? And then comparably, I would say Jeet Kune Do, which is Bruce Lee's form of martial arts, which was also created right here in America, fam. All right. Now, when I say America, I'm talking North, Central, and South America. That's all America, from Chile all the way up to Alaska. That all counts as America, fam. All right. So when I say America, just know that I mean the entire continent, And I'm like, wow. So I'm like, some of the most powerful forms of martial arts, if not the most powerful forms of martial arts, were created here in this land. That has to mean something. And then I was like, I put together my mind. I was like, the most powerful kick in martial arts was also created here. And the most powerful kick to record, to my knowledge, comes from the form and style of capoeira, and that is another form of American martial arts. All right, and it can also be considered, like a dance. It's a martial arts form, but it's also, a dance. And I'm like, that's homegrown here from this land. The most powerful kick in martial arts to record is a kick from capoeira, one of the most adept forms of martial arts, which evolved into modern day mixed martial arts, or like UFC, which was created by Bruce Lee, Jeet Kune Do. And then, one of the most dominant styles of fighting within that mixed martial arts is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. All of those are homegrown right here on this soil, fam, in America. All right. Like, think of the significance of that. And I'm like, wow, that's strong. That's strong, I was like, I love martial arts. I grew up in martial arts, watching anime, watching kung fu flicks. You know what I'm saying? I love that stuff. And I'm just like, what if that's not like the only first that come from this land, And I'm just like, I started thinking. And then the download happened. So many firsts have come from this land. And then I'm thinking, this land, like, it just hit me. This land has power, fam. Like, it's something about this land right here on Earth. Being right here in America, it's something about the spiritual, or the spatial energy, the astrological positioning. There's something about this land, there's something about this soil that we're on that has an enchantment, that has power, that has energy, that can be harnessed for pretty much whatever you need it for. Hopefully we can use this energy for good, but I know 100% that there are forces out there using this energy for bad, fam. They're manipulating the masses, and specifically because we're right here in America, this geographical, and planetary location, there's something about this soil. There's power in the ground here. There's power in Turtle Island. There's power in Amexem. There's power in Tamarica. There's power in America, fam. You know, there's power in Al-Maghrib, Al-Aqsa. All the ancient names of this soil, you know, like right here on Turtle Island, fam. There's power here. There's power that can be harnessed. There's power that can be harvested, and it can be used for like the greater good, the greater purpose. Like there are forces trying to use this energy, trying to use us here on the land to harness this energy in a negative way. Now, once you get the understanding, overstanding, and understanding that this land, geologically, geographically, planetarily, is powerful, is magical, is enchanted, what people would you imagine would have the most connection to that power, to that energy source? Could it be the people who are originally from that land? And that's why the powers that be seek to constantly and continuously manipulate, control, and distract us from harnessing and harvesting this enchanting, this powerful energy, all right? Because on this soil, the people who are originally from here would have the greatest connection to tap into that energy source and to use it for our will planetarily, man. Like it really just hit me. Like when I was receiving this information from this download, like there was no like doubt in my mind that this is what it was. Like the way it just came to me, you know, I started off thinking about martial arts, and then it's like, boom, this form of martial art, this form of martial arts. And I was just like, wow, a lot of first has come from this land. And when I say the first, it kind of hit me as strange that I was like, a lot of inventors have come specifically here to America to invent something, and it was a breakthrough. It was like the first person to have ever done it, the first prototype of its kind. Like, come on now, think about it. I'm just gonna name a few. The airplane, right? It wasn't the Wright brothers. It was an indigenous brother who created the airplane right here in America. All right, Nikola Tesla. Like the original Nikola Tesla was here in America creating his technologies, right? The good brother Moses, who created the atmospheric water generator right here in America, the first one to have ever done it. George Washington Carver, homegrown right here in America, the first to ever do what he was doing, fam. And he used to say, if you read his memoirs and biography, he said that he could like communicate with the plants, or the plants were communicating with him. All right, like think about it. Lewis Latimer created the filament for the light bulb. Come on now, like the first one to ever do it. And then Elon Musk, he came here from South Africa, started doing, created the Tesla Corporation, somehow, and then SpaceX, boom, first one to ever do it. And that's recent. That's recent history, fam. It's like SpaceX was just created, and we're the only ones on the planet who have that technology. And I'm just thinking, wow, people come here to this land, to Turtle Island, to Amexem, to Al Morocco, to America, you know what I'm saying? To Al Maghrib, Al Aqsa, all the ancient names. People come to this land, to our land, fam, and they can somehow tap into this energy, this natural ether, this natural manna, that's coming from this soil, that's coming from this geographic, planetary location, fam. America, there's something here, there's some type of power here that can be harnessed, that can be harvested, that can be enchanted and endowed toward a positive good, a positive will that can be better, like planetarily, family. I'm trying to tell you, there's something about it. And there is $1 billion industry that is meant to keep the natural people of this land divided, mentally conquered, and spiritually suppressed, that we will not be able to bind together and raise our collective consciousness and harness and harvest this energy to remove our enemies, to remove our adversaries, to make the planet a safer and better place for the future. Like, that can be done. I wholeheartedly believe that with every single essence of my being, fam. And I'm trying to put this positive energy out here, and I'm trying to let all of us know, anybody who's listening to this message, that look around, open your eyes, open your ears, like look at the evidence that's presented in front of you. Like, it's so obvious. I'm just like, wow, the first one to ever do this, the first one to ever do that. And I'm starting to think, like, if you want to be the first to accomplish something in your family, in your tribe, spiritually, planetarily, for humanity, if you want to be the first at doing something in whatever field you may be in, a great place to be, geologically, geographically, planetarily, is here in this land, in America. You come here, you might receive that breakthrough that you were looking for. You might receive that download. You might receive that upload you were looking for, fam. Like, the energy is here. It's here. It's in this location. Like, there's something about it. It could just be because I am descendant of the natural people of this land, so I can feel it better than outsiders. But I know for a fact that there is something here, fam. And if we, as a people, as a collective conscience, can do a large group meditation, a large group chanting, gathering, like our ancestors used to do in the ancient past, it's a reason that more pyramids have been found here in this land, in America, than anywhere on the planet. More pyramids have been found in America than there have been found in Giza, have been found in Asia, in Eurasia. More pyramids have been found here, fam. We have the most pyramids on the planet, mounds included. And there was a reason the ancients built all of these incredibly large structures to house and to commune with thousands and hundreds of people. All right, they would commune together, they would gather together, they would chant, they would pray, they would use the collective energies of this land to manipulate the world as they seem fit. That's how our ancestors did it, fam. That's how they did it in the ancient past. The harmonizing with the vibrations and the frequencies, the natural frequencies of the planet, they were in tune, they were in harmony with it, and they were able to harness and use the enchanting power of this land to manifest their greatness upon the surface of the earth. Like, and there was a collapse, there was a war, there was a battle, there was some type of reset that happened, and it was a large effort, a concerted effort to conceal and to hide the presence of what they did on the surface of this planet. All right, and I believe that as a collective, as a whole, we were told that past happened so long ago, and that, like, it happened so long ago that we're not even sure if it was real. You get what I'm saying? Like the evidence for it was covered up, was destroyed, and the ones who do have knowledge of that intentionally hide it from us. All right. Hopefully this is making sense to you, fam, because it took me a couple days to really like get my thoughts together after I received this download. It's just been like rolling around in my mind. I'm just like, I have to get this out there because I know that there's something to me receiving this download in this point in time right now, honestly. Like it definitely has to be something to it. So besides all the first, all the inventors, all the inventors that come here to this land to do the first, I'm like, there definitely has to be something to it, fam. There has to be something to this land and the people of this land using that energy and that enchantment as a greater good. And the closer we can come together and uncovering that knowledge of the ancient past and a collective consciousness and awareness of knowledge and understanding, overstanding and understanding is spread amongst the common people, it will be that much easier for us to guide humanity into a more positive future, a more light future and present. Honestly, I truly believe that. So hopefully this didn't go too far over your head. I sort of do want to add some more to this, but I might just put that on a different video about a discovery that was made in Turkey. But you know what? I'm gonna cut this one right here. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is your brother Zach Bay, Indigenous American Moor. Peace.
Bye.